Hello. I'm Norman. I live here. I've just got up. I hate looking at my face first thing in the morning. So what I do, I pull my ears out like this. I make a really hideous face, look in the mirror, hold it for about 10 seconds. Let go. You look really good looking after that. There's Dirt, my dog, over there. Say hello, Dirt.
No.
You can be quite rude at times. But it keeps me company, and that's important when you live on your own.
You don't live on your own.
Yes, I do.
What about me, then?
But you're a dog, Dirt.
Oh, great. Dogs don't count now, then.
You know what I mean.
No, I'm afraid I bleeding well don't.
All right. I live here with my dog called Dirk.
Now, that's more like it.
Actually, you've caught me at rather a busy time at the moment. I'm an inventor, you see. I'm just about to take my latest idea along to the inventions office. I'm very excited about it. I'll show you what it is. I think I've really hit the jackpot this time. I know they look a bit strange at the moment, but so did leg warmers.
And they still do.
No, they don't. I've got a pair and they don't look strange.
You should wear them to the invention office. It could help you clinch your deal.
Do you know what, Dirk? You just made a good point there. I'll go and put them on right away.
It should be a laugh.
What did you say, Dirk?
I said, don't forget your scarf. It's cold out.
Good morning.
What? Me arm! Me arm! Help me! Thanks a lot, mate.
Do you mind?
What have you invented then?
You don't think I'm going to tell you?
I'll show you what I've invented.
All right. You're first.
Shut your eyes. You can open them now.
Leg warmers have been around for years.
No, higher up, higher up.
That is a joke, isn't it?
2 pairs in one. So you never have to worry about leaving a pair lying around. This will revolutionise spectacle wearing as we know it.
You're in the wrong place. You should be in the waiting room of a psychiatrist.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Come on, let's have a look at your invention.
No.
I didn't want to know what it was anyway.
Good.
Next. Next.
Stupid inventions today. Now get out and don't come back. Out, out, out.
Got loads of other inventions I'm working on. You know that puck they use in ice hockey? And when you watch a game on television, you can hardly see it. I'm working on a puck that glows very brightly, so you can see it all the time. Dirk suggested fitting a lighted candle on top of the putt. He's a lad, isn't he? Another invention I'm working on are my self-tying shoelaces. Having a bit of trouble with them at the moment. They keep running away.
Hold it there, sir. Would you mind pulling into the side of the pavement? That's right, there we go.
What's going on, Constable?
Just answer the questions, sir.
Yes, Constable.
I notice you're not displaying a tax disc.
What?
Do you realise what speed you were doing just then, sir?
No.
You exceeded the speed limit by 2 miles an hour and were also seen walking on the right-hand side of the pavement for a distance of 100 yards.
What?
I think we better have a look at your shoes, don't you, sir? Come on, turn around. Yes, give us your foot. Up she comes, that's right.
Oh dear, you see? These soles are all worn, sir. Are you carrying a spare shoe and shoehorn, sir?
What are you talking about?
Getting abusive, are you, sir?
No? No?
Been drinking, have we?
No?
Well, in that case, perhaps you won't mind blowing into this. Negative. Just as well, though. If it had been positive, you'd have been banned from walking. You'd have to stay in for a year. How long have you been standing there now? About 5 minutes?
Getting on for that, I suppose.
Well, you'd better get on your way, sonny. Or else I'll have you for loitering and illegal parking. And then I'll have your legs clamped together.
Well, Norm, how'd you get on then?
Very close, Dirk. Almost clinched a deal. They reckon it would have been a really good idea if people were just a little less intelligent.
I don't know why you carry on with this inventing lark. You should do something else, like road sweeping.
It's in my blood, Dirk. My grandfather did invent the deck chair, remember?
No, he didn't.
Well, he knew the bloke that did. My grandfather inspired him.
Rubbish.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right. What about this, then?
What about it?
Dream machine.
Yeah, but it only works on you.
Yeah, it does only work on me. Otherwise, I'd be a millionaire by now. You put it on when you go to bed, plug it into a video recorder. It records your dreams. I'll show you a dream I had last week. I haven't done anything wrong. What have I done to you flies? Help! 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 Help!
You should have been kind to my flies. You should have been good to my flies.
I only killed a couple.
A couple, he says. 2 flies, he says. Hey, boys.
I didn't mean to kill any flies. They kept annoying me. They kept landing on my food.
Shut. When you were 5 years old, you pulled the wings of 500 flies in one summer holiday.
I was too young to know. I didn't know what I was doing.
Okay, now hear this. 2 weeks ago, at the age of 41, you chased a blue bottle, one of my cousins, around the room for 2 hours before cutting it in half with a bread knife.
I had to. It was me or him. I didn't know. I can't tell.
Okay, enough. You're gonna get a fair trial. All right, boys. What do you think? Guilty? Yeah, guilty. You know what to do, Mikey.
Help! 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 I was glad to wake up from that one. I thought my number was up there. I've just had a highly creative thought, Dirk.
Oh, no.
Let's try the dream machine on you. I've never tried it on animals before.
Oh, no.
Go on, Dirk, give it a go.
Dogs don't dream, they just go to sleep.
Dirk, even earthworms dream.
Well, record an earthworm, then.
You can't. It's physically impossible. The apparatus would keep slipping off its head.
If you think I'm going to kip with that thing wrapped round my bonds, you can think on, sunshine.
All right. I'll try it on another dog.
What other dog?
Never mind who.
Well, I suppose I could try it just once to see if it works.
Good boy, Dirk.
Who's a good little doggy then?
And I'm not doing it if you're going to give me all that dog talk crap.
Sorry, Dirk. Oh, I'm so excited, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. I'm thrilled beyond measure.
I knew you would be. Sweet dreams, Dirk. There you are, Dirk.
Cheers.
Put the video on in a minute, see what you've been dreaming about.
I didn't have a dream. I've told you I don't dream.
I bet you did.
Look, can we discuss this later? I would like to eat my breakfast, if you don't mind.
Oh, who got out of the wrong side of their basket this morning?
Well, I didn't, because I slept on the sofa.
You're a miserable dog.
Oh, you're a fine one to talk.
I'm not miserable.
You are miserable.
On the outside, I might look a bit miserable, but inside, I'm smiling.
Yeah, and I'm a giraffe.
Don't strive to invent the ultimate invention with a smile on your face all the time.
What ultimate invention? Like the rubber bone?
It'll be better than that, Dirk.
I should bloody well hope so. Whoever came up with that one should be shot. I remember wrapping me gnashes round one of them. My mouth flew open and stayed open for a fortnight.
Dirk, what's your language?
Yeah, you think that's bad? Cop a load of this lot. Gob, snot, sneeze, fart.
Shut up. I've nothing today, and it's only 10:15.
Yeah.
Right, let's watch your dream then, shall we?
Yeah. Let's watch a blank screen, shall we?
No comment from me at this stage, Dirky boy. Well, Dirk, who doesn't dream then?
That wasn't a dream. That was me counting bones. That's how I get to sleep.
I'm going for a walk. Feel an invention coming on. Do you want to come?
No, I don't. I feel a kip coming on.
Suit yourself. You're making a nice job of that.
I got offered £100,000 for it the other day.
Did you? Really?
Oh, yeah. Used to belong to Marlon Brando, see?
Did it?
Oh, yeah. But when he started putting on weight and couldn't fit in it, he sold it to me. He bought a lorry after that.
What an interesting story.
Oh, yeah. I've met 'em all, see? I get around me. I've always got my ear to the ground. I anticipate movement. It's a gift, see?
I know what you mean.
Oh, yeah. I've been a very lucky boy.
You certainly have. How many people can say they've got a car that used to belong to Marlon Brando?
Only one. Me. Only car he ever had, see?
It's a pleasure to live next door to such an interesting person.
Did you say so? What do you do yourself?
I'm an inventor.
Really?
That's me.
What have you invented, then?
Well, I can't talk about my work at the moment because I've got things pending. But my grandfather invented the deck chair, I can tell you that much.
That is interesting.
Well, I must get on.
Yeah. Nice talking to you, mate. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Cheers.
Leave it out, John, means stop doing what you're doing, John. Try and pronounce it out with an R in it. Art. Art. Have you got it yet? Let's give it a try then, shall we? Leave it art, John. That's better, isn't it? Here's another one I'm going to leave you with. All right, Harry, how's it going, pal? Ready, everybody? Here we go, then. All right, Harry, how's it going, pal? There you are. I knew you could do it. See you next week, we old cock sparrows.
And you can join Archie Mackenzie at the same time next week with the third programme in the series, Teach Yourself Cockney. Now, here's Desmond Flounder with today's weather.
Hello there. Well, first here's the forecast for people who won't be going out today. It will be quite a strong draft from under the kitchen door, but all rooms will remain dry throughout the day. There will be some slight mist in the bathroom first thing in the morning, but the good news is that this will clear as the day proceeds. Although there will still be some icy patches in the refrigerator. Front room.
Now, what shall I do? Oh, yes. Time for another kip.
Just had a great idea for a new invention. I must tell Dirk about it. He'll be thrilled. Dirk? Ugh. Reminds me of that horrible dream I had. I'll get rid of that.
Oi! What do you think you're doing? That's my web.
You mean it was your web?
You've just destroyed my home.
Well, you're never in your web. You're always in your hole.
The web is for catching my grub. I've got to eat, you know.
Build another one, can't you?
Do you know how many webs a spider can produce in a lifetime?
I don't know. 151?
5.
Is that all?
Yeah. And that was my 5th.
Sorry.
That'll bring it back, won't it?
I didn't know it was your last web.
You was got us mad at me.
Look, I'll build you another web. I'll build it out of cotton and it'll last you the rest of your life.
Well, all right. When'll it be ready?
I'll do it today.
Well, give us a shout when it's finished.
Okay.
Here, Norm. Who are you talking to?
The spider, Dirk.
Pathetic. Now, what are you doing, Norm?
I'm weaving a web.
Oh, I think I'll go back to sleep.
Now, listen, Dirk, let me tell you about my latest invention.
I'm definitely going back to sleep.
No, listen, Dirk.
Oh, go on, then.
Floating soap. Listen, when you drop the soap in the bath, you better find it straight away.
Where's my web?
Shut up, you.
Dirk, I'll do it later, Spider. I must get my latest idea along to the inventions office while it's still hot.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to watch the Mastermind video.
Oh, not again. I'm in that.
And may I have the 4th contender, please? Your name, please?
Norman Lovett.
Occupation?
Inventor.
And your chosen specialised subject?
Answering extremely easy questions that ever existed since the beginning of time.
Mr. Lovett, you have 2 minutes on answering extremely easy questions that have ever existed since the beginning of time, starting now. 1 and 1 make?
2.
Correct. What is the first letter of the alphabet?
It's an A.
Correct. Red and yellow are what?
They're colours.
Correct. Where do fish live?
Underwater.
Correct. How many legs does a normal adult dog have? What noise does a cow make?
Oi, guess who I'm playing snooker with?
Marlon Brando?
Leave it out, I played him last week.
I'm in a hurry, you have to tell me.
Steve Davis.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I know him, see? I just rung him up. Said, how do you fancy best of 7 for a century, Steve, me old son? He says, Dal, you're on.
That's fantastic. Do you think you can win?
Oh, yeah. I've beaten Eric and Higgins twice, remember?
Well done. I could talk to you all day, but I really must fly. See ya.
Cheers. Catch you later, pal.
Correct. And at the end of that round, Mr. Lovett, you have scored 25 points and no passes. Thank you very much. So that brings us to the end of the first round. Let us glance at the scores. And in joint third place with 18 points, we have Tim Winkleton and Ivy Ling. In second place with 24 points is cab driver Tom Slipper. But leading the field with 25 points is our inventor, Norman Lovett.
Pay attention when I'm talking to you, sir. These lights, they don't work. Did you know that? No. Well, that's one more. It's no good looking now, is it? And your insurance? Have you got any insurance? What's this here? No windscreen at all. What you been doing? Burning up the M9 or something? Make a note of that one. These headlights, they're not real, they're just painted on. Look at that, they're just painted on.
And at the end of the second round, Mr. Lovett, you have scored no points at all on general knowledge, and with so many passes that there simply isn't time to go. Mr. Lovett, thank you. So in last place, I'm afraid, with one of the lowest scores ever recorded on Mastermind for General Knowledge, is our inventor, Norman Lovett. However, sharing second place are Tim Winkleton and Ivy Ling, and the runaway winner is our cab driver, Tom Slipper.
Oi, Spider.
What?
How long have you been living here?
Now, let me see. I bought a 25-year lease on the 7th of October, that's coming up to 10 years now. Doesn't time fly?
Are you trying to be funny?
What's it got to do with you, how long I've lived here?
I was just being friendly, that's all.
I don't trust you, dogs.
Oh, yeah. It's spider soup every day with those dogs. Yeah.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
I only spoke to you because I was bored.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, just killing a bit of time, that's all.
Well, let me tell you something, you hairy dick.
You'll tell me nothing, you eight-legged bear.
Oh, you can count, can you? Surprise, surprise.
Next.
The more legs you have, the more stupid you are. Everyone knows that.
Fancy burying a bone. Do you think it's going to grow into something?
I don't bury bones.
Somebody ought to bury you.
Come here and say that.
I will, you great pillow. Right now.
Just about had enough of you, you...
Dirk, Spider, shut up.
Well, he started it.
I'm sick to death of that spider.
Just had some really good news, Dirk.
What?
They're interested in my floating soap.
They're not.
They are.
Well done, Norm. Put it there. I always said you'd do it in the end.
No, you didn't. You said I should get another job.
Oh, yeah. Well, there was reasoning behind that. It was just to get your adrenaline flowing.
Really? Perhaps you ought to be my manager.
I was going to talk to you about that, Norman.
Yes, Dirk.
Here, Norm. I've had a terrible day. That spider's been moaning all day you haven't finished their web.
I'll finish it later, Spider.
Good.
Hello, Mr. West.
It's the inventions office, Dirk.
Oh.
Yes. Oh. I understand, Mr. West. Yes. Goodbye.
What's up then, Norm?
Floating soap was done 10 years ago. Invented by a bloke called Nathaniel McGinty. He only sold 115 bars, and most of them sank.
That was a bit unlucky.
That's nothing. After that, he went on and came up with the soap on the rope concept. And he was testing it out in the shower, and he slipped, nearly hung himself.
How's tricks, then?
Not so bad, horse. Could be worse, I suppose.
I'll tell you something.
Go on, then.
I'm fed up hanging on this wall.
Where do you want to go, then?
I don't know.
Well, I could always take you off the wall, hang you in the garden shed.
There's no need to be facetious.
Fed up with you. You've been on every wall in the house.
What about the ceiling? I've never hung on the ceiling before.
You want to go on the ceiling?
Yes. Then I can really look down on everything. I'd be like God.
All right. Tomorrow, I'll hang you on the ceiling.
Great. I'm really pleased. Good night, Norm.
Good night, horse.
Which ceiling are you going to hang me on, then?
I'm trying to get to sleep.
I was just wondering, that's all.
I'm not going to hang you on any ceiling, right? It was just a joke. You stay where you are.
No, you're very nice, aren't you?
You wouldn't have liked it on the ceiling anyway.
How do you know?
You'd have been bored stiff staring at the floor all day.
Yes, especially when you'd come into the room and all I would see would be the top of your bald head. You baldy git.
Good night. How can you invent things under these conditions? Good night.